How about that Infinity Train hype news?
Let's go. I told you what. I told you.
Look, I will admit when I was wrong. I am a man of culture, and I was wrong. Legitimately thought they weren't good as season 3.
I told you. Season 3, let's go.
I mean, though, if you want to be super technical about it, this isn't season 3. It's actually season 2. Because book 1 and book 2 is actually season 1.
No.
Yeah. Go continue.
It's like it was Tulip's story, and then it ends halfway there, but then it kind of technically continues on with mirrored Tulip, like MT, like taking in the reins where she left, and then when she finally leaves the train, then they're adding in like a new character and bringing back a couple of assholes.
Yep. Also, legal reasons why, like, Cartoon Network normally orders their stuff in like 20s, but they split it up into like 10s. That's why it's like a book 1 and then book 2. That's why it's labeled like that. But like, if you want to be technical about it, it is this 3rd season is coming out as book is actually season 2. But that's neither here nor not. I mean, not a lot of people not know that. But
that makes no sense.
And look, man, I'm just
at all.
I'm sorry it doesn't make sense to you, but like
no, it doesn't make sense.
It's how
because the creator of the show says this is season 3. He wrote this as season 3. He wrote season 2 as season 2 and season 1 as season 1.
That's not how that worked. That's not how that worked.
So you're gonna tell the creator how he wrote this show?
No,
the creator doesn't have like full control of what the seasons are called.
Season 1 was about Tula.
Yeah.
Season 2 is about MT,
who is a reflection of Tula. Like
it's
like two sides of the same coin. Like
they're different characters. They're 2 different characters.
It's basically an epilogue if you think about it.
They're 2 different characters, which makes that one book 2. Book 2 has shit to do with Tulip. I don't give a fuck about Tulip in book 2.
Okay, that's cool and all.
Season 3 is about the bad kids. They need timeouts.
They do. They really do. A couple of assholes.
Well, it's about the Apex guys.
Yeah, that's their name. Apex bad kids.
Grace and Simon.
I heard it's like a redemption arc for the 2 Apex kids.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what they're making it seem like because apparently Grace and Simon, they get separated from the rest of their gang and they encounter the new girl that's in the middle of the little picture. Her name is Hazel, and they basically have to, while they're with this girl Hazel, they start to, I guess, reflect on one another. What Hazel is, I guess, saying and whatnot, and they kind of like go.
She has
back.
like a more positive. She has like a more positive outlook on the whole situation, whereas they are like, it's survival of the fittest. Our numbers are like a badge of honor instead of it being like, we want to go home. We don't want to go home. We want to stay.
Yeah, basically. Interesting enough, though, it is going to be streamed on HBO Mac.
That's what I don't like. Why are all the Cartoon Network stuff is going into HBO Max?
Well, it's because Warner Brother, not Warner. What's it called? Warner Time? Is that? Damn it. I can't think of the name of the company, but they own HBO, Cartoon Network.
They own a lot.
Yeah, Warner Brothers. That's why a good portion of Cartoon Network stuff is migrating over there to HBO Max. 1, to have it a home. 2, to have it a place to watch. And 3, so they like some of the less popular shows. Like, because I would arguably say Infinity Train was popular when it aired, but it's not like remembered like something like in Gravity Falls or something like that. But that's at least to me, because I'm not on like social media and all that. But from what I've seen or heard, I don't hear a lot of people bringing up Affinity Train. I feel like Affinity Train became a cult hit type thing.
But the reason why it's not as popular is because it's a mini series.
Yeah, that
mini series than an actual full-length show, which is why like we're arguing like about the seasons, like how the seasons are numbered.
But I also would say this. I mean, if you wanna quote unquote on this, like it is getting put on HBO Max. I also feel like it might actually be a I guess more adult. I mean, they already was dealing with some dark, deep topics already in the first two series, but this one might be a bit more darker and adult since it's on HBO Max and it's not on Cartoon Network this time around.
I hope not. I hope it's just the same. I hope it's just the same thing. They don't need to make it more adult.
And apparently this is coming out. From what I heard or what I read, apparently this is supposed to be debuting in the summer, sometime late summer. And
it's like now, right?
Yeah, that's summer. That's summer now. But I don't think it's gonna air like weekly, like because there is a couple of shows on HBO Max that are airing weekly. I think it's gonna be dropped all at once.
Oh dang!
And it's probably gonna be 10 episodes like last time. You're gonna be able to watch it kind of like a movie. At least that's what I believe, anyway.
It could basically be watched as a movie, like
yeah,
continuous adventure.
Yeah, they showed the first two kind of like a movie. I know when the second series came out, they showed the first one as a movie. So it's possible, but
They show book one as a movie.
Yeah, they show book one as a movie.
I know that.
But I do see this, like, you know, book one had a protagonist, book two had two protagonists that are human-like, and then book three has three human-like protagonists.
I see where you're going with this. Okay.
Yeah.
Look at you. Big brain plays over there.
But other than that, I mean, it's what most people figured it was gonna happen. If the book three was gonna happen, they were gonna have Apex in some kind of way. But I wanted old girl Amelia. I actually wanted Amelia to be the protagonist and have her redemption arc in season 3. But who knows?
Crap. Who's Amelia?
Amelia.
She's the conductor.
She was the
conductor from the
that,
first.
Yeah.
Her back.
Okay.
I love her back. Like it was a twist for me because I had no idea.
Yeah, she was the reason why the Apex exists.
Yeah, okay,
But this isn't an Infinity Chain review. Plus, we have another guy in here who hasn't seen the series. You can shun him in the comic.
Oh my god! I quit.
Other than that, does anybody else have anything other to say about this season 3 hype for the Affinity Chart?
Looks like I'm gonna have to get HBO. Like I wasn't too keen on.
I mean,
it existing.
Technically, you don't gotta get HBO Max. You know, there are some, websites that's not.
We don't condone that. We do not condone that.
I don't condone that. that.
We
Noah.
don't condone it, but
We support the official release.
I do support the
Yes.
official release.
Yes.
We don't condone that officially.
Oh, officially, no. Like,
Yeah.
but if it's convenient,
We
fine.
don't compete that either.
We don't. I don't condone that either. Because I prefer quality over convenience, to be honest.
Exactly.
In
And
most cases.
and if you don't know what the Infinity Train is, you should watch it. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, watch Infinity Train.
And we will be doing a review on season 1 and season 2
And
Sometime.
3.
and 3.
And if we ever watch it. If I
Yeah,
ever get-
and Isaac would watch it by then.
If not, he's out.
All right. Here, let me just erase myself.
Thanks for listening. If you made it this far in the video, I tip my hat to you, you beautiful, wonderful nerd. If you have 2 cents to put in, drop that junk down into the comment section below. If you enjoyed our little chat, hit that like button. And finally, if you would like to support the N.W.A, the Nerds with Attitude, the best way to do that is to hit that subscribe button up there. We will greatly appreciate that. Thanks again, and always remember, show your attitude, you wonderful, beautiful nerd. Deuces!